New doors are about to open, my gorgeous Gemini. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? New doors are about to open. While you have number 777 when it comes to numerology at the same time, oh my God, throughout this week you're gonna feel like something is around you, you know, like some kind of a spirit guide, some kind of a guardian angels. You're gonna have a major sign, absolutely major sign when it comes to this week. And this major sign is going to open your eyes and it's going to make you aware of the fact that you are on the right path and you are doing the right thing. And in terms of synchronicities, it's gonna be absolutely crazy. Throughout this week, you're gonna have so many, like, you know, synchronicities, and all these synchronicities are gonna be guiding you towards exactly the same thing, something you are missing out on, something you maybe forgot about, or something that you are terribly missing out on. You really need to pay attention to these synchronicities, my gorgeous Gemini, because that's happening for a reason. As I said, new doors are about to open. You will realize huge, massive potential before the end of this week for you. And now this is all gonna lead towards you realizing it's time for action. And I mean this, I really mean this. You're gonna feel this powerful energy, my gorgeous Gemini, you haven't felt in absolute ages, and I absolutely love it. Very beautiful energy, very sharp energy. This energy helps you to open your eyes, but also at the same time makes you extremely courageous. You know how sometimes we feel extremely courageous, you know, at times, but sometimes we really don't, you know. So you will be able to recognize this powerful balance in your life. Indeed, when it comes to the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Gemini, you know, there is a reason why. There is a reason why you are going to feel at the beginning of this week like you need to bring more fun and more balance into your life. Do you know why you're gonna feel like that? Because this is marking the end of a very negative situation in your life. You know, this is important. Listen to me very carefully. The reason why at the beginning of this week you are going to feel like, oh, I need to bring some balance and some fun into my life. It's fantastic when we feel like this. It's absolutely brilliant. And it means only one thing, that something very dark and very negative, something that has been affecting you terribly, more than you would like to admit, maybe more than you even realize, is coming to an end. And even more so, you know, you are going to have a major opportunity at the beginning of this week. How can I describe this opportunity, my gorgeous Gemini? I can describe this opportunity as the opportunity for new happiness. This is exactly how you're gonna feel, okay? This is why this is going to be so important, okay? Do you understand what I mean? So you are going to have this major opportunity at the beginning of this week. And the only way for me to describe this opportunity as an opportunity like the opportunity for new happiness. And you also need to understand that, you know, when there is such a big opportunity we have, baby, this happens like once every now and then, and there is so much more to it. This is connected to who you are, this is connected to your karma, this is connected to your destiny. So the reason why you will see this as the opportunity like for new happiness, for example, it's because that's exactly what it is. And this opportunity is going to change your entire life. Why? because it's going to bring so much personal growth. That, you see, it's a lot to do with this major opportunity you're going to have, but when it comes to that major opportunity, of course, it's going to bring challenges in itself, and you will know that straight away. And this is not going to bother you whatsoever, because I know exactly how you're gonna feel, my gorgeous Gemininis. I know exactly how you're gonna feel, and this means that this opportunity, you know, these challenges that you're already gonna be aware of as soon as you become aware of this opportunity, you're not gonna see this in a negative light, because you will be able to understand already that these challenges, you know, actually, you're going to feel more excited and passionate about these challenges rather than anything else. But the important thing is that these challenges are so significant, so specific when it comes to this big opportunity that you're going to have. These challenges are so important because there is this specific growth which is going to come out of it, which you need so much at this stage of your life, because you will be able to understand the things that you don't understand now, but within the next about couple of months you will see and you will know exactly what I meant. And also, my gorgeous Geminini, when it comes to the beginning of this week, you know, when it comes to the couples, this is going to be a brilliant week. If you are in a relationship and you're a couple, this week it's going to be so good, but especially it's going to start at the beginning of this week. You are going to make a major decision. Couples are going to feel very close. Couples are going to feel really close, and couples are going to make a major decision when it comes to the beginning of this week. And this major decision, it's going to be oh my God, so life-changing for both of you, for example. So this is a great week for the couples if you are in a relationship, and if you are thinking about making some kind of a major decision, or if you did not want to make a major decision and it comes in such a random way, just go for it. You need to understand that this decision is happening for a reason, because both of you are going to be so much happier really soon. And also, if you are not in a relationship and if you are looking for love, for example, if you're looking for love and you're not in a relationship and you're single and ready to mingle, you know, there is somebody very interesting that will enter your spiritual journey. Okay, there is somebody really interesting who is about to walk into your life. So it's pretty much so worth to pay attention to, you know, to the people around you. And especially if you're starting something new, maybe there is a certain new group of people going to be around you and things like that. If you're starting some kind of a new stage in your life, you know, there is somebody really interesting about to walk into your life who you're gonna feel a very powerful connection with, and you know, towards, and that person is going to feel the same. So somebody special is about to enter your life. And for those of you who are single and not kind of ready to meet somebody, or for those of you who are single and don't want relationship for whichever reason, this is also a fantastic time at the beginning of this week, because you are going to realize that you need to reconnect with the one specific person. You know, maybe it's a certain friend, maybe it's a certain family member, but there is somebody who you just didn't talk to for a while, and you're gonna be, or haven't been in contact for a while, you know, and you are gonna really be reminded of that person somehow. And I really ask you kindly to get in touch with that person, because that particular person is somebody who means to you so much. You love this person, but you lost contact, you lost touch for a while, you know, you haven't been in touch for a while, and there is a reason again why you're going to be reminded of that person, because that person has got something really important to tell you. What this person is going to tell you, it's going to blow you away. Just remember that. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Geminini, you are going to have a major experience. My goodness, look at this. At the beginning of this week, major opportunity to change your whole life. Do you know what I mean? But by the time you get to the midweek, you're going to have this like a really kind of significant, I can describe this as a significant life experience, and something is going to happen to you here. There's no doubt about it. Something is going to happen to you at around the mid of this week. And after that moment in time, everything will change. Everything will change. You will know that after this happens to you, what is going to happen to you, you will know that, you need to make certain changes in your life ASAP. What's going to happen to you is going to be powerful, really powerful and unexpected. It's bringing a really powerful and rather unexpected revelation. This unexpected revelation is going to help you to break free from all those things that have been holding you down so far. Only now you will be able to realize this, okay? Absolutely brilliant. And that is all gonna lead towards you deciding to revisit an old plan. Okay, this is all gonna lead somehow towards you revisiting an old dream of yours or an old plan of yours. And this is the reason why you're also gonna feel so nostalgic at around this particular time. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Gemini, you are going to have an absolutely by the time you get to the last part of this week, okay, you are going to have this news. You're going to have this information at around the end of this week. And this information you're going to maybe find a little bit challenging to receive, okay? So it's to do with you making sure that once you become aware of this information, you need to make sure that you review all documents very, very carefully. Very carefully, because this, there is something that, you are actually, there is something that you're going to be really surprised about. And there is something that when it comes to these documents, whatever they are, this is so important for you to understand, because you're going to realize that you missed out on something. You didn't see something, or you didn't realize something. So after that moment in time, it's not going to be challenging anymore. But this particular information that has been missing is going to change absolutely everything, because you are going to have a kind of a personal spiritual awakening where you're going to start seeing things in a whole new light. And this in itself it's so important when it comes to you realizing one particular thing. This is all gonna lead towards you not only like kind of this is going to lead towards you being able to embrace your own uniqueness, and this is going to lead towards you having a really important personal confirmation when it comes to doing what do you want to do, when it comes to you knowing and wanting to make this specific bold move, really bold move and really bold step I'm talking about. This is really going to help you out when it comes to all this. And that's why when you see the power of like being able to embrace your own uniqueness, this means that you are doing the right thing. You're doing what you are meant to do on this earth. There is a reason why we are so good at something. There is a reason why we are so passionate about something. This is the guiding light we need to follow. Okay, so oh my God, what a powerful moment of your realignment this is actually going to be. Wow. So now, my gorgeous Gemini, I'm just going to see what is going to be your tarot card of the week. What is going to be your tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Gemini? Let's just see. Let's just see what is going to be a tarot card of the week. Oh la la. Well, there you go. You see this, it's like basically you are going to have this need and you're going to have this urge to do something spiritual. You know, you're going to find yourself being really spiritual. You're going to find yourself being back to your old self. And I really like this. And I'm telling you before, the way I started this reading was, you've been going through so much, my gorgeous Gemini, and I told you there's something really dark and negative. It's about to come to an end. When something negative is affecting us, it depends how heavy it is, you know, then our spirituality and our mental state of mind, of course, gets affected. But in this particular situation, it's a lot about your own spirituality. You are going to be so spiritual, so psychic when it comes to this week. This is what I need you to understand. So that's why, you know, do not ignore odd messages that you are going to have in terms of insight. You know, do not ignore unusual ideas you are going to have, you know, and do not ignore, there is something going to be constantly on your mind, my gorgeous Gemini. There is something going to be constantly on your mind. And what is going to be constantly on your mind is you reconnecting with the one specific person. You will know it's going to be a hard work, but it's part of your karma to fix some kind of a problem in between you and somebody else, my gorgeous Gemini. This is the part of all this. Sometimes in this world, you know, but we have been placed, we have been put on this earth, you know, and you cannot choose your own family. For example, we chose our own family before we came here. We chose our own life before we came here. But that's a different subject. What am I trying to say here is that, you know, perhaps this is to do with a certain family member that you did not get on with, you know, for so long. And or maybe it's to do with a friend that you've known like for your whole life, and then something stupid happened and you fell out. So pointless, you know, but you still love your friend, for example. But let's say that this is like to do with a certain family member that you didn't get on with, you know, and sometimes we just have to agree to disagree. You know, and this is what this situation reminds me of. Sometimes we just need to agree to disagree. The bottom line is, the part of your spiritual journey, the part of your karma is one particular thing you need to understand. You need to bring this karma to an end. There is something that you brought into this life from your past life. It's keep going from one life to another life and it's only getting worse when it comes to you having a big row or an argument or constant arguments with like a certain family member, or like it could even be like a certain friend, but you love this friend your whole life. Then this would need to be a very special friend who you know since you were like a children, for example. If it's not like a very special friend who you know for your whole life, literally, then it's to do with your family member. You need to understand that you will know who this is. And you probably know who this is right now as we speak, you know, but it's part of your karma. You need to bring this problem to an end. You need to agree to disagree. And if this is a friend or a family member that you love, a family member, you know, then you know, we don't need to agree with everything, but we just need to put our differences aside and just move forward with our lives. You need to do your karmic duty by becoming friendly with this person. And you know what's really kind of what you're going to find irritating is that that person irritates you so much. That person is getting on your nerves so much, and you're going to find this you will find this very difficult. But the more difficult you find this, the better reward it's going to be. You have no idea how quickly your life is going to change and move on after you do this. Just remember, this is to do with your own karma that you need to bring to an end. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.